Hey guys, it's Miss Smith here, and today I'm going to be going over the assignment called Punnett Square Monohybrid Practice. So this is already assuming that you have done this little mini critical reading assignment first, and you've read this part as well, and you filled in all these answers using that information. Okay, so all I am doing in this video is explaining how to use the monohybrid cross. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what has been done for number one. Okay, so number one, it said that we have a dominant trait, which is always represented with a capital letter, and in this case they use B. So for capital B, it means brown hair. For little b, for recessive, it's going to be blonde hair. Okay, so all we are doing is filling out this cross and answering possible genotypes and phenotypes. Okay, now here is the information they've already given what we need to cross, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. For this one, we have a capital C or dominant C. We have a recessive C here, and this is going to be parent 1, okay? On the left side is going to be parent 2, so we have a recessive C and another recessive C. So if we look here, right, we're just bringing letters down, okay? So let's go ahead and do that for the cross, okay? So I'm going to cross this and this, okay? So in here, I'm going to do capital letters because they always go first. So I have a capital C and a little c, okay? I'm going to go ahead and cross this. So little c, and that goes in this box. I'm going to go ahead and cross again. This time I'm going to cross this one, and that's going to go in this box, and that's going to be capital C, little c. And then finally I'm going to have cross this box and this one, and cross this C and this C, and that's going to go ahead and give me little c, little c. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in the possible genotypes. Now, remember, genotypes is going to be the code. Okay, it's going to represent the letters, the code. So in this case, my only options are capital C, little c, or heterozygous dominant for C. And then my other option is only little c, or homozygous recessive for C. So my possible genotypes in here, again, it's either heterozygous dominant for C or homozygous recessive for C. So those are my genotypes. Now, my phenotypes are going to be different, right? Remember, phenotype is the physical trait, what we physically can see, okay? So what does this represent? What does heterozygous dominant, or what does capital C, little c, represent in this example? Well, for dominant, I only need one capital letter. So because I have one capital letter here, I know that one of the traits is going to be a circular flower. Okay? And then I have little c, or homozygous recessive. And remember, in order to be recessive, we have to have both of them, both of the alleles, be recessive or lowercase. So I know for sure I'm going to have square flowers as well. Now, up here, if we look here at our first problem already done for us, our example, we not only need to write down the possible phenotypes, but we also have to go ahead and do the percentage, the chance, the probability of of getting brown hair or getting blonde hair. So in this case, we have to do the same. We have to do the percentage, the probability, the chance of the offspring being circular flowers and square flowers. Now, think of each of these boxes as representing 25%. Okay, so this box is 25%, this box is 25%, and this box is 25%. Okay, so I'm looking for circular flower. How many are going, what percentage of the offspring are going to be circular flowers? So circular flowers are going to be anything with a dominant C, a capital C. So this box and this box. So if I combine these two boxes, if I add these two boxes, what do I get? Well, I have 25% plus 25%. And what is that going to give me? Well, that's going to give me 50%. So 50% of the flowers will be circular. Okay, so now what about the square flowers? So you could do this two ways. You can do it again. You can go ahead and add these two boxes, right? Square flowers are represented as a recessive trait. So it's going to be these two boxes right here. I can go ahead and add those 25% plus 25%, and that's going to go ahead and give me 50%. What you could also have done as well is done 50% minus 100%, again, depending on how math savvy you are. Okay, and that's all you're doing for the rest of the problems. Now, if there is, 100% chance or 0% chance, specify that, right? There's a 0% chance that they are going to be this trait, okay? So make sure that you do specify that in your answer, okay? And that is it for this assignment. I hope that this has been helpful. Alrighty, bye.